Welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. I am Curtis, your guide to get your hair back on your head. Bam, 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 pow. Here we go. Still there. We've got so much stuff to talk about. I'm like tripping right now because I don't know if you guys watch Game of Thrones, but I do, and I'm pretty pissed. Last night, and you guys comment below, I thought it was absolutely, I don't know, was it bad? I think it was bad. Probably because we didn't have the outcome we wanted. I was pissed. I was upset. It's like a Super Bowl gone bad or something. It just happens. That's how my life goes, though. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's the truth. Why am I talking about Game of Thrones on our hair channel? Because it was a big deal to me, and I just wanted to talk about it and vent because I really felt violated at the end of the show. And I need to redo my hair today. It's hair redo day, so it probably looks like crap. Alright, anyways, welcome to the channel, guys. Welcome to the hair experience. I am Curtis, your guide to get your hair back on your head if you don't have it. The ebooks will teach you how to do it, guys. Knowledge is key. It's uber important. The ebooks are worth your time and worth your investment, I promise you, so you don't go spend thousands at some salon and get taken advantage of. Man, I just can't tell you enough when it comes to this. You can do it at home, guys. It's totally doable. Hairbymhe.com is where you can get your supplies, you can get your ebooks, you can get your hair, you can get your new girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. But if you had new hair, maybe you'd score that new girlfriend. Anyways, alright, myhairexperience.com has got the knowledge, a lot of FAQs, tutorials, the YouTube videos, etc. Check out both websites. Don't forget that coupon code MHE20 to save 20% off of your hair. What are you talking about today, Curtis? Get to the good stuff. Alright, today's important, and I'm going to say why. Because, of course I'm going to say why. That's what I'm making the video for. Today we're going to talk about these spots, okay? The temporal region that comes out, this little V thing here, okay? When we start receding, guys, and we start losing our hair, a lot of times those seem to go with it as we age, okay? What I want to do is talk about what we can do to combat it if you do want a hair replacement, because it's still possible for you. It'll take a little bit more effort, though. Not a whole lot more, but I'm going to put some random pictures up here as we go of hairstyles that will really fit with that temporal region, that lack of temporal hair. It's really going to be a lot of this kind of fringe, pushed forward kind of look. So the hair up here that meets the unit is going to need to be pretty long. 2 inches probably, something like that. So you figure you get a 1/4 inch of growth a month, that's going to take you probably 6 months. Ish. Something along those lines to kind of get it to do that. So all this hair is I'm gonna mess up my hair, but all this hair, you're gonna kind of push it forward, and you're really gonna cover that area is what you're attempting to do. You're not gonna glue it to your head, it's not gonna look all funny, but it's gonna be part of the style that you're doing. And the random pictures that I'm gonna put up here, it will somewhat hopefully help it make sense. That's one way to do it. Number 2 way to do it is who gives a crap. And I know you guys are going to say, Curtis, you can't, blah, 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 and that's totally cool. And I can tell you that I research this kind of stuff before I do a video on anything. And I watch people like actors and TV people and just pictures in magazines and things like that of people that some people just don't have that by birth. That's I don't know where that comes from or why it goes away, just like, we lose the hair on top of our head because typically DHT goes towards the top for some reason, maybe lack of blood flow and things like that. I'm not a doctor, physician, but that goes too. Some people just don't have it. I was watching a movie that had John Travolta in it, and he didn't have it. Now, we all know that he wears, and he just stopped recently, but he didn't have those things, and he looked fine. It looked totally normal to me. It didn't look weird. Do I think it looks better when you have something here? Yes. But some people's faces were just not built like that. Not uncommon. The next thing that I get sidetracked. You guys know I have ADD. So that part can be done another way as well. It's going to be done with your stylist. But what you can do actually is cut this hair ever so slightly, just a little bit, to make some sort of a temporal point there. And you don't want it to be this sharp point. You're not drawing on your head or anything like that. But they can actually push this back a little bit, okay? And then you will have that point. Now you're going to say, Curtis, not everybody can do that. Absolutely everybody cannot do that. If it's receded back too far, that's not an option, okay? That's really the major ways that you can fix this problem. There's one other way, okay? And a lot of guys might not want to do this or what have you. If you fade the hair, okay, let's say you do a number 2 fade, for instance, which is what I do now, number 2 up to the rest of the hair. You can fade a little bit higher, okay? On your fade, it'll be a really close fade. Fade it a little bit higher so that the dimension of that area wouldn't be there anyways. And I'm not talking about fade it all the way out, but fade it to a point to where maybe it extenuates. Is that a word? Is that the word? Extenuate? You guys know what I'm talking about. To where it wants to appear more dense in that area with a fade technique. So what I'm thinking, no, I'm not a stylist, but this makes sense to me, is that you would have your fade, work up into this area up here, but give it a little bit of a, not a line, but a little bit more of an area of taper that would work its way up a little bit away from that area and let that area look a little bit thicker. Right? That makes sense to me totally. So hopefully the pictures that I showed you in the video there will help you on some mental ideas. Now you're going to have to grow it a little bit for the first way to do the forward. Obviously you're going to need more hair there. But the second way, I'm sorry. Wow, excuse me. Hopefully I'll cut that out of the video. But the third way that I told you about fading it, you can do that quickly. And you can do that, no big deal, and you can actually see what's going on. But if you tell your stylist, hey, I don't really have this temporal area, I'm trying to make it look like I do as best I can you help me? Show them some photos of what you're looking at, and just be very descriptive on what you want your end result to be. They should be able to help you if they're good at what they do. That's what I got today, guys. Hit the thumbs up button if you like my content. I'm here to help. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Super important to this guy. And we're going to keep making videos to try to help you have hair back on your head for not a lot of money and not a lot of hassle. Anyways, I'm Curtis. We'll see you in a couple days.